on Tuesday, and we are now sitting at the, where are we now? The 22nd of July, 2025, and we're about 5:30 p.m. Central Time. So the stock market, rotation day today, yes. You're watching some of the big tech names lose, as names that you haven't thought of at all, like coal, up dramatically in its price, doubling in price almost instantly, and then the main boys going back and forth with it. Gold came to life back into the 34.40 area. Silver got up near $40. That's impressive. Copper's up nicely too. In the bonds and notes, I'm just seeing drifting sideways action. Still overall in the energy markets under some pressure, although tonight you're getting a small bid, but I don't think it's anything you can write home about. And the dollar slipping back towards the 97 level as we're approaching the 118 level in the euro. And the big question is, was that no more than a correction in the dollar and it's ready to resume its downtrend? That's what everybody's going to be asking themselves. In terms of the marketplace, we're going to get the Mortgage Bankers Association in the morning at 6 a.m. The existing home sales for June comes out at 9. EIA petroleum stocks at 9:30. And President Trump announced two deals, one with Philippines, one with Indonesia, taking both of their tariff rates down to 19% from a proposed 32%. So that is better for them, but it's still a lot of income for us on anything that they're shipping to us. Now, do remember that I'm not in these videos right now. That'll happen in about a week or so. But while I'm out, what I try to do for you is I do bring the chart action back up here. And on the chart action, as I'm working on the computer, I can talk to you. So simply put, the market is staying over. And you can see this, the 18-week moving average of closes. Should the market close right here? Should it would be an all-time high close. I'm not saying that'll happen, but it's something to think about. You can see how the gold has been coming back up, and we had 2 days now, just now happened, where the market came out and closed in the top quadrant of each day. That's a sign of power, not weakness. And you can see how it's carrying the market with higher lows, higher highs, all the way up to, and by the way, it fought a battle at the 18-week average and won it. And now where's the Bollinger Bands? Right here. The reason I mentioned where the market settled over it both days in the top quadrant, I now consider that a breakout to the upside, which means I don't expect this low to be taken out of 32.50 and a half. And it was only from June 30th. So don't think I'm talking lots of history, but before that's taken out, this market could really get itself up and keep running. Will it develop an embedded slow stochastic reading? Well, tonight could be the first day where both the K line in the red and the blue line are over 80, but that's not the beginning of it. You got to get several more sessions of that. In the gold silver ratio, and I've said it's for now over about a month, that I think silver is going to gain on gold, and it's continuing to do so. And you can see how the silver is up to the upper Bollinger Band, but it too is getting overbought up here against the upper band. It either embeds or you're going to get a small correction. Copper market was drifting sideways, and it's now answering the question. It wants to be higher. And I tell you, you're going to have problems in copper supplies in America if the tariffs stay at 50%. We do not produce enough copper to satisfy our own needs without imports. And at 50%, it's going to make things expensive. Give you an idea. I hope you looked at GM earnings this morning. The first thing you saw that the tariffs are impacting them, and to the tune of about $1 billion in the quarter. That doesn't mean they lost money, but it's money they didn't make. And that's very, very important. How long can they go on without raising the price of cars? And that was asked of the CFO, and he sort of dodged the question, didn't get a clear answer. In the platinum market, all the metals are just staying very well bid. They stay up against the upper band and act very strong. And as you can see in the dollar index, we went from the lower Bollinger Band right here to the upper band right here. And now we're back to neutral territory with a higher high and a lower low. One of the best things you can do to keep up with us is just join us with our free offers. And you do that by just clicking on icons that you see up here. By the way, that will take you to the free offer page. And just like you see right through here, you'll be clicking away on the balloon to put in to a cart what you want that cart to be, what you want in it. And then we, within 48 hours, typically get everything emailed out to you. Everything we do is by email. You can try seasonal studies, the technical indicator volumes we have, our charting software, our research. All you're going to do is put in your information here. We'll send everything right out to you. Ira, you have yourself a great day.